We're coming to you today from 7 Points Campground near Nashville, Tennessee, and we are getting ready to head out to go track down a bunch of waterfalls here in the Central Tennessee area. It's going to be an awesome day, hot and sticky, but really pretty.
So we just parked at Burgess Falls State Park, and there is no question about where the waterfall is because it is roaring and you can hear it right here off the parking lot. They've had extensive flooding in this area, and as a result there's been a lot of damage at several of the state parks, including this one here at Burgess Falls. And you can see by the signage that part of the access to view the waterfall is actually closed because of structural damage. We had to get away from the falls a little bit before we could even talk about it because it was so loud.
Yeah, that is probably the most rushing flooded river I have ever seen on a trail. It was incredible. But this trail to Burgess Falls is really amazing. There are 3 falls on the way. When you start at the trailhead, the first one is just 100 feet in, so you're gonna see the first falls there. Then you go a quarter mile to the middle falls, even bigger, and then 3/4 of a mile in, you get to the actual Burgess Falls, which is huge. It is huge. And with it being flooded right now, it was really incredible. I'm dumbfounded. So pretty.
The trail was even worth it, even without the falls, which were so impressive because you had, I mean, it was a little rocky, but they had nice metal steps for you to help with your footing. They had handrails, and there were just lots of beautiful trees and big old exposed roots.
Yeah.
So that made it fun. Kind of felt like you were walking through a rainforest.
Yes, it's very thick and lush.
Just to get to each of the falls.
At the beginning of the Burgess Falls trails, you have 2 options of how to go to the big overlook. If you take the trail at the top, you're gonna find that it is a paved concrete trail part of the way, and then it's going to transition into a flat gravel trail, and you'll be able to follow that all the way down to the big overlook, and it's a really easy hike. The second way, the best way if you can do it, is to go down this path, down the stairs a little bit, and turn to the left and take the lower path. And the lower path is beautiful. You're going to follow the river. It's through the woods. It's like going through the dense rainforest. And if you can make that trail, I would totally do that one. It's labeled at the top as strenuous, but the first part is not. Matter of fact, all the way to the overlook, except for one staircase up, it's pretty easy to do. It's not too bad if you take your time. The strenuous part comes when you get to the end falls and then go down the metal staircase that's actually closed today because of the flooded river. So 2 options to get to a beautiful waterfall so that everyone can see it.
I wanna lie on the sofa with you, wearing sweatpants and drinking red wine. Kick our feet, watch TV, eat Chinese, fall asleep with your fingers lacing with mine. We'll just take a load out of bed. Let's just breathe. Oh, just breathe.
Well, getting to Cain Creek Falls is quite easy because just off the parking lot is a nice handicapped accessible paved trail that takes you down to the overlook to check out the falls. There's also a nice spot for restrooms and a well-equipped visitor center right here off the parking lot.
You leave your shoes and your coat at the door, along with every little thing that's got you down. Not your job, not your boss, not the guys.
All right, thanks so much.
We'll settle them all and just leave them on the ground. And then come a little closer. Let's just breathe. Oh, just breathe. Got all we need, just you and me.
This park is super fun because you get multiple waterfalls and a suspension bridge.
Heavy dresses we on the earth. So just breathe.
Well, we just saw Cain Creek Falls and Cain Creek Cascades. And then we crossed a pretty awesome suspension bridge. And now we have about a half-mile hike to get to Fall Creek Falls. So we're pretty excited about it.
We are at the top of Fall Creek Falls, which is the highest waterfall in the eastern United States. And we are now starting the major descent all the way to the bottom so that we can get the shot looking up.
You can make an awesome day trip by going to 2 state parks. If you start off and head to Burgess State Park, then you're going to get to see 3 great waterfalls, and then continue on to Falls Creek?
Fall Creek Falls.
Fall Creek Falls. Then you're going to get to have 3 more awesome waterfalls. And it's not too bad of a drive, gorgeous scenery, and it's not your typical Nashville tourist thing to do. Incredible, beautiful, go check it out.
So get outside and go explore, because today is an adventure day.